What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda. I'm trying my best not to take the piss here about United getting beaten 4-1 by Watford, because, just in case you didn't know, United have just got beaten 4-1 by Watford. How many? 4. Not quite 5. It is 4. It isn't quite 5, but it is 4. Very important we put that out there, because a lot of people are going to be saying, hang on, Craig, I thought it was 5. And I would say to you good folks, no, that was 5 when we battered United. Today, it was Watford's turn to batter United, and they battered United by 4-1. So, Ollie's at the wheel, motherfuckers. How on earth does it feel? Please do let me know, because I can't quite put myself in that position. I don't know. Wouldn't know what it's like. We lost 7-2 once, just once, and we've never heard the end of it. So, with all these 5-0s and 4-1s, how does it feel? How does it feel? Uncle Craig wants to know, how does it feel? Feels pretty good at my end, I won't lie. Feels pretty good at my end. How are we, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, we're ready to go. What? The wheels are in motion. Not Ollie's wheel, sorry, don't want to mention wheel, because he is there now clapping the Manchester United supporters, clapping them. Probably a farewell clap. Do they have the balls to finally sack him? Let's wait and see. Doesn't really matter to us, you know what I mean? We're looking up, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking up here. But look, difficult enough game today. The team news is in. We will go through it momentarily. But before I do, gotta pay the bills and let you know that today's watch along is brought to you with thanks to the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app is quite simply the best football app out there, bar none. You can download it entirely free with the link in the description of the stream. OneFootball has got you covered for everything: video content, match analysis, statistics, fixtures, of course. They've even got a really cool augmented reality feature on there. You guys probably already know about it. If you haven't given it a bash, use our link. It'll bring you straight to the landing page to download it, whether you're on the App Store or whether you're on the Google Play Store. What it will also tell you is, and I have this from a very good source, if you were to go on and have a look at the OneFootball app, it would tell you that it was Watford 4, Manchester United 1. The OneFootball app will absolutely, it might laugh when you open the app, because let's be honest, we're all laughing right now, but it will let you know that it was Watford 4, Manchester United 1. So God bless the OneFootball app, because it will just give us a little reminder, just in case we forgot. We always know that we can open up the OneFootball app and it will say Manchester United 1, Watford 4. 4. Oh, and the world's most expensive defender, this man, picked himself up a nice little red card as well. A nice little red card. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. If the day can get better, it will get better. Oh, you love it. Right. Craig, don't. Last time we done this, we lost 7-2. Jake, if you think that I can influence the results of Liverpool games by laughing at United, mate, you know, I wish I could, Jake. Unfortunately, I can't. But what I can do is talk about the Red starting 11 today, ladies and gentlemen. Craig, can you remind me of the score from when we played United? Oh, God, mate, it's... they've shipped so... 5. It was 5. Shout out to everybody, by the way. I hope that you're well. Yeah, from my perspective, had to do a COVID test this morning. It came back negative. But my little dude, my little soldier, my warrior, my son, unfortunately, has got a positive COVID result. There's a fair few in his class that had it. So thankfully, little dude so far is asymptomatic. So fingers crossed on that one. But please do send your best wishes and love to the little man, because he got a little bit scared, God bless him. He wasn't really sure what was going on. But yeah, we all did tests, antigen tests, I should say. And we're all okay. And yeah, so hopefully he's alright. But yeah. Anyway, look, let's have a look at the starting 11 today for the Red, shall we? Let me just bring it up on screen and we will talk about it. Right, there you go. Liverpool starting 11 today. Alisson in goal. Trent at right back. Matip and Van Dijk centre back. Obviously, Costas Tsimikas comes in at left back as expected. Midfield, no place for the captain. Obviously, the gaffer thought that Jordan Henderson wasn't quite up to fitness today, so he's gone for Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Then it's Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah and Diogo Jota. Divock Origi not even fit enough to make the bench. And look, I want to talk about our bench before we get going, because we'll have a laugh, we'll poke fun at United, we'll hope we get a good result today, and hopefully we will. But the bench isn't acceptable. I'm sorry. somebody the size of Liverpool Football Club should have stronger bench than this bench today. And this isn't an indictment of the youngsters that's on the bench, because they're only starting their careers. They'll go on to hopefully have amazing careers. But on our bench today, we have Caoimhín Kelleher, Ibrahima Konate, Jordan Henderson, Takumi Minamino, Nat Phillips. Normal. Pretty normal there. Then we move on. We've got Gordon, Beck, Morton and Bradley. 4 youngsters there on the bench. Now, with all due respect to the lads, I don't mean this in a negative way to them. I hope they go on and do really well, but it's not a great sign of our strength and depth when already we're having to look to the bench just to fill up spaces. Do you know what I mean? I know we've got loads of injuries, George, but that was the excuse last season, you know? If we didn't learn a lesson from what could possibly happen with last season's injuries, I don't really have much sympathy for them this season, because we should have known that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And we should have had this in place. But look, other than that, let's get behind the lads. Let's hope for a positive result today. Mikel Arteta's men obviously arrive at Anfield in a great vein of form. 20 points out of the last 24. We'll bring up the Arsenal team on screen, actually, so you can see both starting 11s on screen. Bear with me one sec. Right, so as you can see, it's Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, what's his name? Tomiyasu, excuse me, Ben White. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that man's name. Let's just go with him. Tavares at left back, Saka, Lokonga, Thomas Partey, Smith Rowe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. I thought Aubameyang was off. I thought Aubameyang wasn't playing, but there we go. Who is that number 6 guy in Arsenal? Who is he? That can't be his real name. What's his real name? He has to have a shorter name than that. Number 6 for Arsenal. Gabriel. There you go. Why do they always come up with these? Just put Gabriel on it, for Christ's sake. Yeah, so Gabriel and White at centre back. Tomiyasu at right back. Tavares at left back. Then it's Saka, Lokonga, Thomas Partey, Smith Rowe, Lacazette and Aubameyang. So basically, everybody that wasn't supposed to be fit for Arsenal is fit, and everyone that was supposed to be fit for Liverpool isn't fit. That's basically the way I look at this one. Hey Craig, is there any room in Liverpool bus for a down United fan? Always room, Mr. Costa, for you, my friend. Always room for our Portuguese friend. How are you, dude? I hope that you're well, and welcome in. Nice to see you back in. Look, I feel shit, Uncle Craig, says Super Gig. I can feel it, man, honestly. And it's more, look, not just the fact that United lost today, it's the way they lost. Like, they capitulated again. And look, Ronaldo was trying his best up top, and they did look a bit better with Van der Beek, particularly in the second half. But it's, look, I don't need to tell United fans how to feel right now. Shout out to Sergio Aguero as well, who sadly has to retire from football because of the heart issue that he has. And look, your health is the most important thing in life. So, you know, it's obviously not great that Sergio Aguero has to retire. Not on his own wishes, because of a health concern. It's also, I suppose, a positive that he has had a very, very illustrious career. But look, it's always a sad day when somebody as good as Sergio Aguero has to retire. So, you know, from all of us, best wishes to Sergio, and hopefully he goes on to have an absolutely fantastic rest of his life. And I mean that sincerely. I've always liked Sergio Aguero. Carl is at Anfield, says hello to everybody, love from Anfield. Loads of people at the game today, Carl. You're at the game, Chris is at the game, obviously James Redmond's at the game, so those guys will be sending us post-match reaction videos as well, so lots and lots of stuff coming on today. But yeah, look, as I said, best wishes to Sergio Aguero. Always had time for him as a footballer, absolute prime striker, like unbelievable. And we don't ever mention Manchester City greats because they haven't really had too many, but in this recent group, Sergio Aguero, Vincent Kompany, David Silva, all greats for me. So yeah, shout out to Sergio on that one, obviously. Yeah, I don't even know where else to go with it, to be honest with you, because as long as he's healthy, I think all of us, that's the most important thing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure Sergio feels the same. Saying this like I know the lad, do you know what I mean? Craig, could you remind me of the time? Oh, I believe it's today's time. It's 4 past the Haya today, mate. It's not quite 5 past the Haya. Today it's only 4 past the Haya. I can only imagine what my man Mark Goldbridge's chat is looking like right now. I can only imagine the steam coming out of Mr. Goldbridge's ears right now, because I would be absolutely bulling if that happens to us constantly. Yeah, it's been a tough old season for the United fans, hasn't it? And is it getting to a point? Let me ask this sincerely: is it getting to a point where we nearly feel sympathy? Are we there yet? Because I have to say, when we beat them 5-0, and we did, just I know people forgetful, aren't really sure, 5-0. When we beat them, I didn't even want to wind them up. I didn't even want to send Mark messages to wind them up because I just thought, oh, this doesn't feel right, you know? It doesn't. But no sympathy. I love it. Just ruthless assassins in the chat. Love to see it. Absolute assassins in the Anfield Agenda chat. Nobody giving a fuck. Love it. No sympathy from anybody. I love it. I love it. You're all ruthless bastards and I love it. Well played, everybody. Ronaldo playing Europa League next season. Even Jonathan, Chelsea fan, straight in. Nah. No sympathy. I love it. I love it, mate. Ella, how are you, my friend? Lovely to see you in. Ella has no sympathy either. She thinks it's hilarious. So do I, Ella. Well played. Mr. Costa, at least you are a legend, sir. Can we all give a little bit of a thumbs up to our friend in the chat, Mr. Costa? Had a very difficult week. Obviously a Portuguese fan, they missed out on automatic qualification, and today obviously he sees his beloved United get hammered, but takes it like a goddamn champion. So everybody give a thumbs up in the chat if you can to Mr. Costa, because you're a legend, sir. Well played. Taking the banter like an absolute champion. Right, what else have we got? Sorry, I'm just in. What happened to Sergio? So he has a heart issue that unfortunately looks like he's going to have to retire. And look, if you're going to retire, you'd want to retire really on your own, wouldn't you? You want to retire of your own volition, but unfortunately, this has forced him to retire. So, yeah, look, nothing but love to Sergio Aguero. Mr. Costa said, Canada is top of group. Yes, Canada are top of the group, mate. And I was actually following the game against Mexico the other night. So, yes, some good news on that one, dude. Some good news on that one. Super Gig is taking it like a champ as well. Fair play. And you know what? You got to give it to some of these United fans because they have taken it on the chin this season. The ones that I interact with anyway. But there again, we had to take it on the chin last season, didn't we? When we were in free fall at one point. But difference being, our boys dusted themselves down and turned it into a Champions League qualifying season. I don't think United will do that this season. And I'd say that my £500 charity bet with Goldbridge is looking fairly safe right now. Craig, thoughts on Stevie's first win, said Miroslav. Yes, delighted for Stevie G. And look, some more good news as well. Look, Aston Villa won 2-0, I believe. Great news for Stevie G. But from our perspective, West Ham lost at Wolves today. So if we win, we can go above them in the league table. It is a strange situation, isn't it, that we're discussing that? You know, I said that to Connor earlier on. I said to him a message saying, West Ham lost. And he said, how weird is it that we're having to look out for West Ham's results like that? But yeah, great win for Wolves, great win for Steven Gerrard and Aston Villa, and a mad game as well. What did it finish in the Burnley Palace game? Was it 3-3 in the end? Cycling goalkeeper, more assists than Sancho this season. Look, I keep saying this to Mr. Ben Foster, but Ben, your podcast, mate, it's brilliant, but it doesn't really... It can't be classed as legit until I've been on it, Ben. So if you are watching Mr. Cycling Goalkeeper, sir, from one goalkeeper to another, get your man on the podcast, dude. Get me on the podcast, Ben. It'll be the best one you've ever recorded. Chelsea look very good, to be fair. I mean, you looked at that fixture today against Leicester City away from home, early kickoff, and you're thinking, is this going to be, a banana skin for Chelsea? And no. They 3-0, absolute demolition job. Another one ruled out as well. At what point do you wonder, is the pressure starting to mount on Brendan Rodgers as well? Because, Leicester have gone from just about missing out on Champions League football, probably had more time in the top four than anybody else over the past couple of seasons. And then now they're just falling apart at the minute. So I wonder if the pressure's going to start mounting on Brendan Rodgers. Kate said, Chelsea looks scary. I'm fed up of it, to be honest. Where's my water? Here it is. Sorry, I knew I had an open bottle somewhere. Caleb. Slauncher to you, my man. Caleb said, Craig, love your content so much. I reckon 2-0 today. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you being in. Smash a like, everybody, as well, please. Please do. And again, if you haven't yet subscribed to Anfield Agenda, please do hit that subscribe button because we're about 300, I think, off 127k. Starlord says, please read my thought. Right, let me scroll back up, dude, so I can try and find it. Where was your thought, mate? I don't see your thought anywhere. Let me see if I can find it back up. Is that a Pikachu emoji? If it is, fair play. I've lots of time for Pikachu. I can't see your thought, mate, other than please read my thought. So, unless I've missed something, dude, I can't read it. 4-1 to Man United fan. 4-1, says our friend Dabbers. It was 4-1, mate. I can confirm. Watford 4, Manchester United 1. Watford 4, Manchester United 1. Craig Ollie had the balls to applaud the fans. I seen it. I had the game on in the background here, Hayden. So, interesting. Look, we've loads of time to go till kick-off today, folks. 20 minutes to go, so keep your thoughts coming in. Again, if you want to know anything on the starting lineup or anything like that, please do let me know. And let me just change this round for a second, just to remind everybody that we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at the OneFootball app. If you haven't downloaded the OneFootball app, the good news is it is entirely free and you can do so right now with the link in the description of the stream. OneFootball, that link will bring you straight to the landing page for whether you're on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. And as you can see, OneFootball's got everything you need for the season ahead. Right, let me get back up. Let me get the lineup back up there. Let me get all this done. Connor be so proud of me today, not shitting the bed with all this stuff. And also, if anybody wants to become a member, match day is usually the best day to join up because you get all the Anfield Agenda emojis that I'm sure one of our mods will spam into the chat now. You also get access to the Anfield Agenda members only Discord group. And a lot of people ask about this. It is a members only group. On top of that, you get your name engraved to me, the members, and the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name. Oliver said, my sister has COVID. I wish her a speedy recovery, Oliver. My son tested positive for COVID this morning. The rest of us have all taken antigen tests and so far all negatives round, just my little man. And the good news on that, I suppose, if there is any good news, is that he's healthy, he's asymptomatic as things stand. So he got a bit of a fright, as I'm sure you would expect with an autistic 9-year-old child, but he's taking it like a champion because Lucas is a goddamn hero. I keep telling you, the man's a hero. Origi, where's Origi? Obviously not fit enough, Michael, to be on the bench today, so yeah. I mean, let's, again, looking at the bench today for the Reds, Kelleher, Canade, Henderson, Minamino, Phillips, Gordon, Beck, Morton and Bradley. So, maybe. With your optimistic hat on, you look at the bench and you think, okay, maybe we'll get a chance to give some youngsters some minutes. Maybe we'll see Kate Gordon get an opportunity, something like that. With my negative head on, the fact that we have to put out such a weak bench is, I think, an indictment of the squad depth that we don't have. Unless you can mention injuries, and I hear you, but that was the excuse last season. I don't like it 2 seasons in a row. We could have resolved this, or we could have mitigated some of the risk. Banter aside, Craig, how is Solskjaer still there? Jamie, it is an odd one, because look, from an outside perspective, it's been clear to most of us that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer clearly isn't fit for the job. You know, with all the goodwill in the world and all the former player nostalgia and all that crap put aside, he has no tactics. He has no tactics, and all he does is start emptying the bench. It's clear as day he shouldn't be there. As long as he's there, though, you know, I'm not complaining. Right, TRC Ultra said, please read my previous comments. Mate, all they seem to be doing is asking me to read stuff. I'm scrolling back through them and all I'm seeing is Craig read this. So yeah, I'm scrolling back up and I've officially run out of interest. Sorry, dude. I scrolled up as far as I could and I couldn't see anything else. If there is anything else you want to get in for, is it Tranmere Rovers Ultras? Nice one. I'm sure he's sending them out with tactics, but the players are not having it. Well, whatever the tactics are, they certainly don't, they're not apparent to the rest of us. I think that's fair to say then. Velta, how are you, mate? Welcome. Willkommen. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I was trying to say welcome and what's up, and I ended up with a V something. I don't know. There you go. Would you take Sterling back? You know what? I'd entertain the idea, but it won't happen because of the fee and the wages. But, from a footballing idea, I'm not against it. I don't hate it. I would certainly much rather him back than Coutinho if you wanted to make a comparison. But it won't happen. I think he ends up moving abroad, to be honest with you, if he leaves Manchester City. But I would take him back. I would. I won't lie. You telling me that Liverpool right now couldn't do with a 26-year-old Raheem Sterling in the team or in the squad? Come on, we could. But look, each to their own. I understand people will have their own feelings about how we left the club. I have a little bit more understanding around that, because I think the issue was we were just going nowhere at the time. Brendan Rodgers didn't really get the club going in the right direction on a consistent level, and he's seen a more lucrative move, and of course a move where he could probably win more trophies. And look, it is what it is. Shit happens. We got a good fee for him. We move. We'll go big in January, do you think? Nope. I don't think we do anything in January. And again, the Echo posted out something yesterday to say similar. Unless something gets pulled out of the bag, mate, unless there's a rabbit in the hat somewhere, I don't think that we do anything in the January window. I really don't. And look, my argument would be we shouldn't have to react in the January window. It should have been done in the summer. Whatever it was should have been done in the summer. So, would I like us to make a move in January? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I'd love us to bring in a midfielder or an attacking player, but even at that, the odds of them coming in and really having a massive positive impact, statistically, I'd say probably not the greatest. Probably best to try and get them in. Look, the one good thing about getting someone in January looking long term is, you know, they're fully bedded in by the time next season starts. So if you were to get somebody in now, and even if they played limited games, they'd be up to speed and ready to go for the start of next season. So look, I'm hoping we do bring somebody in. You're still Mundo Spectacular. I'm changing the name back, by the way. I am changing the name back to Mundo Sporto. So don't get freaked if you start getting notifications for Mundo Sporto instead of Craig Station. Same channel, same me. Just I prefer the name Mundo Sporto. So yeah, Mundo Spectacular. Never forget that, De Niro. Never, mate. That's a legendary moment for us on the channel. So nice one, dude. Where's Goldbridge? I would imagine he's probably screaming somewhere, mate. And I would be the same if I was in Mr. Goldbridge's position. Right, what have we got? Nkunku would be world class, said Louis Talks. Yeah, there's been a few shouts from Liverpool fans around Nkunku as well. But look, there's no shortage of options. There's no shortage of attacking talent out there that I think we could look at. So look, we'll talk about that another day. Today we talk about Liverpool Arsenal and what are we thinking score wise. I mean, I went big with my score prediction. I went 4-1. I know that seems rather cheeky, but yeah, I went 4-1. And oh shit, that sounds like a piss take to United. Genuinely isn't. You can go back and watch my match preview. I did go 4-1 to Liverpool, but yeah, 4-1's a bit of a sore point for some today, isn't it? Sorry. But I do think Liverpool will win 4-1. That's my prediction. 4-1. 4-1. Tsimikas to start over Robbo. Well, he is starting, but Robbo's not fit, so you know, it's not over Robbo, it's just that Robbo isn't fit, Brad. He's not even on the bench, so Costa Tsimikas is at left back. Louis going 5-0, Keane's going 12-0, Pulse Champ's going 4-1, Bros going 6-0, Salah and Tsimikas masterclass. Gez going 3-1, Big Dave 7-0, Rich 4-0. Chelsea are unstoppable. They do look pretty good. I won't lie to you. You know, they do look pretty good. But look, all we can do is take care of our own results, folks. You know what I mean? That's all Liverpool can do right now. Hush Hobbity Mush Lobbity is going for a 2-2. He's got a bad feeling about Arsenal. It's Arsenal, mate. You know, we should be looking to beat Arsenal. And as I keep saying, I don't want to be in a world where we're below Arsenal in the league table. And heaven forbid, if we lost today, they'd be a point ahead of us. So I think, look, with the chasing pack, with Chelsea, or I should say us chasing them, with Chelsea having won, we need to win. West Ham lost today, so it gives us a chance to jump back above West Ham if we get a result in the league table today. And I think the lads are going to be hurting after that West Ham game because, you know, it wasn't the response Kloppo would have wanted from the lads, and he will be hoping for a better response today. And I think Anfield's going to be absolutely buzzing for this one. Obviously, loads of people at the game. Chris is at the game from an Anfield agenda perspective. James Redmond's at the game as well. One of our regulars in the chat, Carl, is at the game. So yeah, so all them good vibes. We're going to get a win, aren't we? Did I watch the United game? I did, mate. Yes, I did. 4-0. Boom, 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 says Snipes. How do I feel about Man United? honestly, I'm on the verge of sympathy. That's how bad this shit is getting. Do you know what I mean? I'm on the verge of feeling sympathy for United. I haven't even messaged Goldbridge to wind them up. That's how bad things are for United right now. I'm not even messaging Mark Goldbridge to wind them up. That's not a good sign. I should be on there now absolutely giving them death. But, I feel like it would be like kicking a puppy at the minute. And I will later on, though. I'll let him cool down a little bit. And then himself and Drawdy will get a sneaky little message from me just going, uh-oh. Hope you're well, Craig. Loving the content. Keep going. Thank you, Rugby Edits. Much appreciated. I'm well. Yeah, I'm all good. Thank you. I was just saying earlier on to the chat, unfortunately, my little dude tested positive for COVID, as did a few in his class, actually, unfortunately. So, yeah, we've all taken an antigen test, and so far so good for myself, my wife and my daughter, but little dude unfortunately got the old positive result, but he is asymptomatic at the minute, and as long as he stays that way, that's as good as we can hope for in this scenario. I hope Sadio was a good game, said Hayden. He is. He's going to have a good game, and I don't want to spoil it for you, Hayden, but he's going to score today, and Mohamed Salah is going to score as well. I'm sorry if I spoiled that for you, mate, but yeah, that they're going to score today. I've decided. Did I get the vaccine? Yes, we did. Myself, my wife and my daughter have all been double vaccinated. Yes, my son's too young. Ollie in said, Carl, absolutely. I mean, how does it feel? It feels wonderful at my end. It feels wonderful with Ollie being in. I mean, did I say it feels wonderful? It's wonderful. Isn't he lovely? Isn't he wonderful? 4-1 and 5-0. Keeping that fucking fool. Sorry, I'm in a good form today. I'm in good mood, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool aren't going to ruin my day. They're going to get a win today. We're going to get a W. Ollie's at the wheel. Ollie's at the wheel. Reported for singing. There we go. Do you know what I mean? I hope I just don't get a copyright strike. I hope that they didn't think that was actually Stevie Wonder, because, it's very difficult to differentiate, isn't it? Why you ask me my opinion on a competing app, mate? If you're looking for an app to keep up to date with the football, it's got to be our friends, OneFootball, sponsors of the Watch-Along. Link in the description. Any other apps, just pretenders. OneFootball is where it's at. Your voice is getting better. There you go. Eventually, I'll be able to whip out some type of a song. Right, what else have we got? Mr. Costa said, I guess Harry Maguire could put 2 yellows in his ears. Yeah, giving it Billy Big Bollocks on international duty when he's scoring against part-time postmen. He's there giving it all this. Where was that today, huh? When you were getting your marching orders, yet again, world's most expensive defender. 80 million of your English pounds there for Harold Maguire. Salah going to be a free agent at the end of the season? Well, that's not how contracts work, mate. His contract has another year to run after that, so I don't think anybody's going to just tear up Mohamed Salah's contract. So whoever told you that, mate, do me a favour. Go get a fish, big fish, cold fish, and slap him around the face a little bit with it, mate, because it isn't going to happen. Mohamed Salah won't be a free agent at the end of the season because he's got another year in his contract. So remember, big fish, cold fish. Arsenal are looking good, though. Psh, not to fear, mate. Not to fear. They're coming to Anfield, so all very well and good looking good against Norwich, you know what I mean? But you're coming to Airgaff today. Big boy territory. They ain't leaving with anything today. Except a fucking headache. That's all. I'm even getting messages off my mates here laughing at United here. So they're coming up on my phone as I'm sitting here. Abdullah, how are we, my friend? Welcome in. GVA said he's a Chelsea fan now. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking at the league table here now. Chelsea, obviously, 6-point gap over Man City with a game in hand. West Ham on 23. If we win today, brings us up to 25. We'll move 2 points ahead of West Ham. And Arsenal then right behind us as things currently sit on 20 points. Are you that bloke that's sponsored by OneFootball? That's me, Razor. Good man yourself, sir. Give yourself a pat in the back. Have a can of Coke on me, dude. Can we all take a minute to laugh at United? That's what Christopher Scully has asked in the chat. Christopher, your wish, sir, is my command. Everybody at home, get yourselves ready. We're going to have, can't quite do a minute, mate, but we're going to have a 10-second laugh along at Manchester United Nolly Gunnar Solskjaer. Are you ready? I'm going to count you all in at home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Well played, everybody. Well played. I feel like we've gotten that out of our system. I feel like we've gotten that out of our systems now. Well played, everybody. Sorry, I'm an awful man. I'm an awful, awful man. Last time you did this, we lost 7-2 to Aston Villa. I'm aware, Daniel. I was there. Do you know what I mean? I'm aware. The lads are coming out onto the pitch now anyway, so here we go. Get it all out of your system, folks. It's time to concentrate on the Reds game against Arsenal. Look, run through the starting 11 one more time. Both starting 11s. Let me just bring it up on the screen. Right, both starting 11s for you, ladies and gentlemen. For the Reds, Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Costas at left back, Van Dijk and Joel Matip as the centre back pairing. Then it's Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Up front, Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah. For Arsenal, it's Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel and Tavares at left back. Then it's Saka, Lokonga, Thomas Partey, Smith Rowe, Lacazette and Aubameyang that make up the attack for Arsenal. Right, I feel like I need a little drink after all that laughing. Right, here we go. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, please do hit that like button and most importantly, smash the subscribe button as well. Right, let's get ready to go. Right, get rid of a few little bits off my screen. Get ready with the clock. And again, just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, before we get going today, one last time, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at the OneFootball app. You can download the OneFootball app entirely free with the link in the description. OneFootball will keep you covered with everything you need, from fixtures, video content, augmented reality features, statistics, analysis, everything you need for the season ahead. And as I said, link in the description, and it is entirely free. And there's the lineup. Right, let's go. Let's go. Predictions, folks. Keep them coming in. I'm going for I know this sounds like I'm taking the piss, but honestly, this was the score I predicted all week. I'm going to go for a 4-1 win for Liverpool. I know it sounds a little bit over the top, but I feel like we'll get a reaction today from the lads. So I'm going 4-1. It's got nothing to do with the United game. I was predicting this score all week, but it's a happy coincidence, perhaps. Right, I'm just going to move this back a tiny bit. There we go. 4-0, 3-0, 2-1, 3-0, 3-0, 5-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-1, 5-2. Nice. Nice. I love the positive vibes. Hopefully, we put Arsenal to the sword today. But, yeah, I love these half-5 kickoffs, by the way. I do. I love the kickoffs. Jeff's going for a 3-1. Who else have we got in the chat? Dylan McGurk's going for a 6-0. I'm going for the 4-1, as I said. And look, if anybody wants to join and become a member and use the emojis to celebrate the goals or whatever, you can become a member. It's $4.99 a month. The link's at the top of the live chat or in the description of the stream. And you get all the emojis. You get into the Discord group and you get a few other bits and pieces along with it. Yep, Kate Gordon is on the bench today. We've got 4 youngsters on the bench, Noel. Morton, Gordon, Bradley and Beck are the 4 youngsters that are on the bench today for the Reds. Obviously, some experience on there as well. Jordan Henderson. Who else is on the bench today for the Reds? I could get it up here 1 second. Where's the bench? Quivin Kelleher, Owen Beck, Tyler Morton, Connor Bradley, Cade Gordon, Minamino, Henderson, Kanade, Nat Phillips. That's the Reds bench today. Just bring that down so I can bring it back up later on. Right, here we go. Come on, the lads. Time to put this pain that we've all been suffering over the last 2 weeks over the international break to bed and get the W today. Come on, the Reds. Right, here we go. Right, we are almost ready to get underway. Let me just get the clock ready here. Again, shout out to everybody wherever you're watching around the world. Thank you for being with us and appreciate it. And again, I hope you enjoy the stream. We're going to have some fun as we always do. And we've got loads of post-match content coming up as well. I'll be joined by Paddy Murphy in a post-match show. We'll have some videos coming in from James Redmond, from Chris, from Paddy Murphy as well. So lots of stuff to keep you occupied and hopefully keep you happy over the Saturday evening before we all look ahead to Terence Crawford against Sean Porter later on tonight as well. What a fight that is. Right, here we go. Come on, boys. Referee today, Michael Oliver, by the way, for those wondering. And again, let's see if we can take the channel to 127 today. Again, we need your support if possible. Please do hit that subscribe button. Right, players will take a knee and then we will get underway. Oh, it's been a long 2 weeks waiting for this, folks. It's been a long 2 weeks and we're underway. Clock's up on screen as well. At this rate, the Pittsburgh Penguins will beat United, said Razor. Well played, sir. Well played. Right, Saka in possession to Aubameyang. Fabinho steps it back. I think this game's going to be played at 100 miles an hour. But hopefully, we can put Arsenal to the sword. I'm really hoping for a positive result today. Alisson to Thiago. How great is it to see Thiago fit and in the starting lineup? Hopefully we can see a Thiago masterclass today. Looks like he might be playing in a bit of a double pivot there in midfield. Looks like Chamberlain's on the right. Thiago, dare I say the left? He's very central at the minute. Someone said, do you see Ollie getting sacked tonight? If they don't sack him tonight, what's it going to take? Do you know what I mean? Long ball, looking for Sadio Mane. Bit of a collision there though, and it will be a free kick. I think Sadio collided with Ben White, and it'll be a free kick to Arsenal inside their own half. Gabriel moves it back across to Ben White. He goes back to Ramsdale. Come on, boys. That's it, press. Arsenal work it out left side. Aubameyang plays the ball into Smith Rowe, and then Fabinho comes across and puts it out. It'll be a throw into Arsenal. Come on, the boys. Throw into the Reds now. Halfway line. Right hand side. I'm absolutely convinced, by the way, that Mo's scoring today. I said about Mane as well, but I'm fully convinced Mo's scoring. He's not going to let himself go 3. Van Dijk, fresh from international duty, where they, of course, qualified for the World Cup, so congratulations to the Netherlands. Matip, right-hand side, goes back to Alisson. 2 minutes on the clock, not really much to discuss so far. Van Dijk rolls the ball into Thiago. Thiago, back out to Matip. Come on, the boys. Trent. Back across to Thiago. Press comes from Lacazette. Thiago moves the ball out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk gets the pitch on wedge out. Looks over the top for the run of Costas Tsimikas. Costas plays a misplaced pass across looking for Sadio Mane. It's cleared by Arsenal. Matip to Fabinho. Fabinho out to Trent. Into Chamberlain. Chamberlain zips a pass out, but it's a bit behind Mohamed Salah and it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. Come on, boys. Unlucky. Good press by Chamberlain, but he did foul the Arsenal player in the process, and it'll be a free kick. Tomiyasu went down. Come on, boys. Really would like to see another good performance from us today. Not just a result. I'd like to see a good performance as well. Although, don't get me wrong, I'll take a shit performance and the result. Thiago to Salah. Salah, edge of the box now. Deflection. Ball goes behind, or did he just hit that? I think he just scuffed it, actually. My apologies. Again, Sadio Mane. Look at that press. That's what I love about him. And then Chamberlain steps in, wins it, gives it to Thiago. Thiago to Salah. Tries to get the ball out of his feet. He just pulled it. There was no deflection. It would be a goal kick. I hope Arsenal persists with this going short from the goal kicks for the entire game. I really do, because I smell a mistake. See, already now they've ran the ball out of... they've tried to play the ball out and they've ended up just giving it straight back to us. I hope they persist with these short goal kicks. Van Dijk now. He cuts in field. Again, look at that diagonal ball looking for the run of Mohamed Salah. Tomiyasu gets ahead on it, but only as far as Diogo Jota. Jota down to Trent. Trent to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets his head up, rolls the ball across the verge of Van Dijk. Okay, have a good one. Enjoy the game as best you can. Don't foul Sadio. You could see Sadio was going to foul there a mile away. Why didn't he just hang off? There's Robbo and Bobby. Unfortunately not available for today's game. Either of the lads. Ramsdale now in possession inside his own penalty area. Rolls it out left hand side to Gabriel. He goes out to Tomiyasu. Back to Gabriel. Well in, boys. Well in, Thiago. The Reds have won it back now. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Bit of a chess match to this early doors. Looking around just to see where the movement is. Thiago in possession now deep inside our half. Gives it across to Matip. Matip back to Verge. Saka comes to press. Van Dijk goes back to Matip. Matip tried to fire a quick ball up the line. Ricochets to Trent. Trent gives it back to Alisson. 6 minutes on the clock at Anfield. Certainly does look like Thiago is deep lying today. No doubt about it. Like he's behind Fabinho here starting to play. I'd ideally like to see Thiago at the other end of the pitch, but obviously the gaffer has a plan here. Van Dijk out to Trent. Trent cuts inside. It's not a great ball. Now allows Arsenal to start to counter. Look at this. One misplaced pass and here we go again. Saka now. Ball into Lacazette. Lacazette goes to ground. Nothing doing. Liverpool clear. But again, that just goes to show you how quickly we can be got at if we turn over possession with just one slack pass. We need to cut this shit out. We need to stop the mistakes. Trent, head up. Lovely ball. Lovely ball. Just a little bit ahead of Salah, but a right idea there from Trent. I thought it was just about to curl back into play, but just a tiny bit overhit. But again, good vision. If you were going to miss a pass, do it like that where it goes out of play. Aubameyang now drifts into that left channel, as he often does. Trent goes across to help out Matip. Aubameyang puts a cross in. Be a free out. I think Michael Oliver said that Lacazette went into the back of Thiago. Free kick to the Reds. Someone said Liverpool making me nervous not scoring. Dude, we're only 8 minutes into the game. Chill, it's plenty of time. Matip to Alisson. Verge. Thiago. Out to Costas. Sadio gives it away. Slack touch. And look again, Arsenal trying to play quickly. Thiago back now in possession. Plays it inside to Fabinho. Fabinho gets his head up, tries to play the ball diagonally to Trent. It's blocked, and now it's back with Alisson. Alisson just puts his boot through it, takes no chances, launches it long. Come on, boys. Good. Jota to Thiago. Out to Costas, left hand side. Costas looks for support, nothing on, gives it back to Thiago. Thiago rolls a little ball into the channel to Sadio. Sadio keeps it in. Come on, boys. Van Dijk just puts his foot on it, has a little look up, nothing on, so he goes out to Costas left side, back inside to Thiago. Heading for the 10-minute mark, no real chances to speak of for either side. Panther, any fake shit in the chat, mate, you'll be removed. So, with your pretendy goal celebrations, mate, can you stop that, please? Nope, you're gone. Ball drops to Fabinho. He heads it out right hand side. Unlucky, lads. A little bit overhit. Tried to roll it back down the line. It goes behind for an Arsenal goal kick. 1,700 people in the live chat now. Welcome in, guys. There was no goal. It's just an arsehole in the chat pretending there was a goal, mate. I'll tell you if that happens. Don't worry. Sorry, Adam, I hit you by accident, mate. Apparently your moderators are all asleep today. Out left-hand side to Costas. Van Dijk. $11 on the clock. Thiago. Oh, God. Ball goes behind again. Nothing doing. Just need something to click. Come on, boys. Sadio, left hand side. Go on, son. Go on. Goes down. Referee says he was fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a few people moderators. Scotty, there you go. Mr. Costa. No, can't make a United fan a moderator. That's just so wrong. Origi's injured, Seb. Free kick. Costas gives the signal. Floats it in. Left footed. We get ahead of it, but it drifts behind for a goal kick. Oh, Dave, you're there. Yes, Dave, where are we? There we go, Dave. Thank you very much, Dave Smith. Ben White now clears the ball long towards Saka. Thiago well in, gives it to Fabinho. Come on, boys. Get a bit of rhythm here. Come on. 13 on the clock. Good, nice little triangle. Thiago. Got options. Ball into Diogo Jota. He runs out of pitch. It's back with Jota though. Rolls it down for Salah. Shoot, Mo. Why didn't you just shoot first time, Mo? He should have just hit that. I don't know why he tried to stop. He should have just hit that left-footed back across the goal. I don't know why he didn't have a strike. Razor, do you think I was born yesterday, dude? Come on, you got to be a bit more creative than that one. No, Mark, no Anfield Agenda merch this year, mate. No. Oh, do you like Kit Kat Chunky Looks It? No, mate. I just dip myself balls deep in your L1 instead. I try and keep the Kit Kat Chunkies for after I'm finished going balls deep in your L1, mate. Did I mention balls deep? You can retract the message all you want, dickhead. You're gone now. Might as well just say you're a fat cunt and get on with it, mate. You know what I mean? We haven't got time for these little pandering messages. Right, here we go. Free kick again. A little bit far out for a strike. Trent's over it. Costas is over it. Ball in. Ooh. Free out. Matip in the back of Gabriel. It's a free out to Arsenal as we approach 15 minutes, still scoreless. Dave, welcome back, mate. Dave's renewed his membership. Thank you very much, my man. Great to have you back. Hope all is well. Right, boys, come on, keep this pressure. I feel a goal. Does anybody else feel a goal coming? Or am I just mad? It feels like I don't know, I'm just getting a vibe. It's just as I say that, actually, Arsenal break. Right hand side, Saka. Ball back in field. Arsenal forced backwards. Well done, lads. 15 minutes here. Still scoreless at Anfield. Arsenal try a through ball. It's a little overhit and it goes all the way through to Alisson Becker. Come on, Razor. Give me something to work with, mate. Try and fool me a little bit, dudes. You know what I mean? Don't go for the old reliables, mate. Come up with something a little bit creative. Matip. Ball over the top. Again, though, good defended by Gabriel to get out in front of Diogo Jota to win it. Now Arsenal have it with Saka. Saka goes inside. It now breaks out right hand side. Arsenal about to put a cross in. Oh, I tell you what. That was danger. Just about cleared and Sadio gets lucky. His miscontrol bounces off an Arsenal player. Goes out for a Liverpool throw. Bounce off Tomiyasu. Goes out for a throw. Are Arsenal parking the bus? I wouldn't say they're parking the bus, mate. I would say they're doing what a lot of teams do against us in just attack really, really quickly when they get possession or we turn it over. But I wouldn't necessarily say they're parking the bus. They are looking to play out. We're just pressing them high up the pitch, but we haven't been able to... fuck's sake. Another stupid free kick given away here by us. Almost 2,000 people in the live chat now. If you're enjoying the stream, folks, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. Saka over this free kick. Liverpool holding a defensive line about 3 or 4 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Arsenal go short with the free kick. Liverpool still need to keep that line that there's a deep run. It's overhit. You can see what they were trying to do. They played it. Then they had the left back run from deep. Tried to play a diagonal ball to him, but it was a little bit overhit. You could see what they were trying to do. Definitely off the training ground. Ball played back to Ben White. He gets his head up. Arsenal left back, makes a late run. But to no avail. Van Dijk to Costas. Ball in fit. Fuck off, Sadio! That's again with the slack passes, mate. Sadio Mane drifts infield, picked up the ball, tried to play a cushion pass and gave it straight to Arsenal again. We are our own worst enemies. Now Arsenal countering down the right hand side with Saka. Tsimikas comes back to help him out. Saka ghosts past him, but Thiago, like an absolute legend, gets body between man and ball and wins it back for Liverpool. Arsenal have a back though with Thomas Partey, centre of the park. He goes back to Gabriel. Liverpool throw in. Well done, Sadio. A little bit of shoulder charge on Saka there to get the throw in. What's the favourite Liverpool goal I've ever been to? Oh God, there's been a few I've really liked. The one that Suarez scored against Norwich, where he rounded Tim Krul for the 1-1 draw. That was a really good goal. I was also there when he scored the 4 against Norwich. Go on, Mo, go on. Ah! We made hard work of that yet again. Salah clean through the middle, and rather than backing himself, here's what you do there, Mo. Run across the front of the fucking defender. He would have been offside anyway, I think. Should have just ran across the front of Gabriel. Then if he touches you, it's a penalty. Instead, he cuts back in and tries a little reverse pass to Jota and it's cut out. Wouldn't have mattered anyway because he was offside. Have I ever been to Bray? Yes, mate. I'm from Shankill. Of course I've been to Bray. I lived in Bray at one point. Oh, lucky ball to the back post again. Just not dropping for us yet. Sadio, ball in straight to Ramsdale. Come on, boys. Almost a quarter of the way through. Still scoreless. Not really any gilt-edged chances for either side. Ramsdale tries to play the ball out. I mean, did anyone see the article on Sky this week, by the way, saying, is Aaron Ramsdale the English Ederson? And I just thought, oh, Jesus, already, that's... I mean, they really do love to blow smoke up English players' holes, don't they? With the, is he the new anything? Why can't he just be Aaron Ramsdale? Do you know what I mean? Mm. 21.5. Come on, boys. Come on. Van Dijk goes diagonal looking for Mohamed Salah. Again, though, Salah's brushed off it, but Chamberlain wins it back, gives it to Mo. Oh, it's a good challenge on him, but it falls to Chamberlain. He has a strike. It's blocked. Come on, boys. Keep up the pressure. No foul. No foul, Trent. Throw into Liverpool. Well done. Fabinho. The zip's starting to come in now. I'm feeling the pace going up a little bit here from the boys. I feel like we're starting to get into a bit of a rhythm now. Costas. Back to Thiago. Ooh, Thiago gets caught in possession. Lacazette now starts a counter. He plays the ball into Aubameyang. Arsenal move it right to Saka. Danger here. Saka. Oh, Van Dijk, you man mountain. Big Verge back there to block it. Don't foul him. Don't foul him, Diogo. Liverpool throw in. Great defending, lads. Well done. Great tracking back by Diogo. Perfect timing into the challenge by Van Dijk previously as well. Better, lads. Good defending that. Thiago. Man on. Matip plays the ball into the channel to Sadio. That's a free, surely. It is a free. Van Dijk rolls it into Thiago. Thiago, options left, gives it to Diogo Jota. Costas. Van Dijk across to Matip. Come on, boys. Good vibes only. Good vibes only. Is it somebody's birthday? Oh! Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is in the chat. Lots of love. Fabinho. It's definitely a bit of a double pivot going on there between Fabinho and Thiago. Dare I say, if Fabinho's been allowed to get a little bit forward at times. One of them goes, one of them stays. Salah. Ball across. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Great ball. Unlucky, lads. Early ball by Trent. Nearly catches them out. Salah played a nice ball in. Came to Trent. He zips it across the front of goal. Takes a little nick off Ben White. And then it's cleared by Saka behind for a corner. But better from the lads. Trent gives the signal for the corner. In comes the cross. Oh, Van Dijk heads it down, but it's straight into the back of a player and it's cleared by Arsenal. Fabinho, look at that for control. Pressure coming on him as well from Aubameyang, but ice in that man's veins, I tell you folks. Ice in Fabinho's veins. That's Dave and Alex. Happy birthday to both the guys in the chat. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. Diogo Jota. Go on, Diogo. Keep going. Again, the wrong choice of pass. Now Arsenal look to counter. Van Dijk has to bring down the Arsenal player, and it'll be a free kick to Arsenal about 5-10 yards inside their own half right hand side. What do I think about Man United? They're the gift that keeps on giving at the minute, mate, aren't they? Let's be honest. Just looking at this Diogo Jota chance here as well. I don't know what he was at. Well, I knew what he was trying to do clearly, but he hadn't seen that Sadio hadn't made the little burst. Tomiyasu now, right hand side for Arsenal. Saka. Again, well turned back. Mane now. Fucking again! Sadio! Again! Look at that. Fabinho has to break it up. Love that from Fabinho. Chamberlain now. Go on, Alex. Has a strike. It's blocked again. It goes behind for a corner. But you feel like we're starting to do something here. Feels like the momentum is starting to build. Mane needs to cop on with these stray passes though. Have I been to Ireland? No, I hope to go there someday, Razor. I heard it's very nice. Another corner that comes to nothing. Well done. Thiago tried to zip it back across, but it was intercepted. Now it's back with Fabinho. Fabinho gives it to Alisson. 18 minutes left in the first half. Still scoreless. Again, it's been another game where we haven't... Well, I say we haven't gotten Mo into many threatening positions yet. He's had one that I think he should have pulled the trigger on. But apart from that, again, Arsenal are doing well to keep him isolated as much as possible. Trent, again, back to Joel Matip. Van Dijk, nice little ball that to Thiago. Thiago, inside to Sadio Mane. To Joel Matip. Fabinho. Thiago now. Out to Costa Simicas. Ball inside to Diogo Jota. Now to Sadio Mane. Good tackle on him though. Thomas Partey got a good tackle in. Dispossessed Sadio. Now Arsenal in possession. It's back with their keeper. Mo goes to press. Ramsdale plays a risky ball, but he gets away with it. Arsenal now in possession with Gabriel. And he plays an aimless ball forward. They really are starting to pen Arsenal in a bit now. Hello to Patrick apparently as well. Hello Patrick. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. Go on! Oh! Yeah! No! How? No! Yes! No! No! Fuck! How did that not go in? Ramsdale. Ah! Great ball in by Trent. It drops to Thiago. He hits it. Ramsdale spills it to Mane. There was 2 attempts at it and eventually just goes off Ramsdale and behind. That should have been 1-0. Mane should have gobbled up that. Maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe Tomiyasu put him off, but ugh. Oh God, we're getting in each other's way now in the penalty area. How are you giving a free out, you fucking idiot? Our 2 players collided with each other and you're giving a free out. Oh man, I should have scored there. Fair play, he tried to scoop it up over Ramsdale, but that was the first big chance of the game we've really had. Throw in out to Liverpool, half an hour gone. It feels like it's coming though. It feels like it's coming. Where'd you get your jacket from? Club store. Yes, this one came from the club store. Ah, fucking hell, Chamberlain. Trying to take on 4 players, mate. Wasn't going to work out too well. Now Arsenal on the counter with Aubameyang. Ooh. Matip slips. He's offside. He can put the ball in the net as many times as he wants here. He's miles offside. Arsenal put the ball in the net, but it was miles offside. Never having to worry about there. Matip slipped. Yeah, he's miles off. Lovely little reverse attempt by Smith Rowe, but Aubameyang was about 2.5 yards offside. So it's still 0-0. Alisson now. Go long. Look, they've got 5 men up in our half of the press. Go over it. Fuck, lads, come on. There's 6 of them now. Over the press. Over the top of it into midfield. Fuck. Stop dicking about. Eventually Alisson plays the right ball in and then we over jump it and it goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Get the fuck down, Lego man! Putting it up the clop. I'll go over there and slap the head off you, Arteta. You fucking little nasal Lego man. Sit down, you little dope. Giving a Billy Big Ball look. Sit the fuck down! Somebody give him a slap. Fucking little Lego head. Knock him out, Klopp. Knock him out. Fucking gobby little arsehole. That's it, Klopp. Give it to him. Fuck him. Jumping up and down like a little bitch. Shut the fuck up, Arteta. That's all I hear when he talks. Shut the fuck up. Both managers, by the way, pick up a yellow card. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. That's it, Mo. That's it. You showed him who's boss. Mo in the penalty area. Go on, Mo. Well defended by Arsenal, in fairness. I mean, to be fair to Arteta, unlike Klopp and Conte, if he ever needs a hair transplant, very straightforward. Just remove one Lego piece, put another one on. Simple. Great challenge, that. Great challenge, Costas. Go on, son. Go on. Ramsdale, fuck off. Save it, you prick. Another one we should have scored. Ramsdale's having a worldie. Of course he's having a worldie. Oh! Great goalkeeping. Fair play to Ramsdale. I mean, Salah should have absolutely buried it, but fair play to Ramsdale. Oh, it's coming though. Feels like it's coming. Well done, Costas. Little Lego man inadvertently has just riled up everybody, and you don't want the riled up Anfield, so he's probably done us all a favour there, having a little go of Klopp. He's probably put a bit of extra zip into this game now. Yeah, it did hit a standing leg, Matthew. Good show. You're right. I thought I'd seen that on the replay, but you're spot on, mate. Yeah, it did hit a standing leg. Look at him. He's doing bits out there, Mo. He's a machine. That's it. That's it, lads. Come on, get stuck in. Come on, boys. Yeah, you can never remove the Everett now of Arteta, can you? Fucking little dope. Trent. Ah! Another save from Ramsdale. This is taking the piss now, lads. Fucking hell. Fair play to Ramsdale. I mean, give the keeper credit, but we should be scoring there. Trent bursts through. Here's a strike, left foot, and Ramsdale touches it over. It'll be another corner. Corner in. Ramsdale comes out and punches it. Ball back in from Trent. Ricochets. Thiago now. Little ball out right hand side. Costas cuts back into his left, puts in a cross, headed away. It feels like this fucking goal has to come. And now Arsenal have a counter. They've got men over. There's Fabinho, you absolute god! Look at you, you bald, beautiful man. Back there with sliding tackles. This game's heating up now. Come on, boys. They're starting to wilt. Come on. Keep up the pressure. Play the ball, Sadio! Jesus, ref, get out of the way! Gobshite. Seven to go in the first half. The pressure keeps mounting on the Arsenal goal. Matip was fouled this time by Aubameyang, who's tracking back. Mane hasn't had a great game at all today, has he? So far, still time to rescue it. Got to give credit to Ramsdale. Like usually I enjoy a good goalkeeping performance, not when it's against us, obviously. Trent gives the signal. Deep cross. Goal! goal! Yes! Sadio Mane, hear the cockfight sing. 1-0, Sadio Mane loves him a header. Didn't I promise you? Didn't I promise you a Sadio Mane goal against Arsenal? Did I or did I not promise you a Sadio Mane goal earlier on? Can I get an amen, chat? Can I get an amen? I told you Sadio was going to score. Sadio have scored and the Reds are 1-0 up. Told you it was coming. Told you Sadio would score. Call me Mystic Bleeding Mac. No chance of him being offside. He's about a yard onside. You love to see it. 1-0, Sadio Mane. Do you know what I mean? When you're right, you're right. I told you he was going to score today. Oh, little message to Mr. Arteta. You'll do nothing. Nothing. You'll do nothing, son. Whoop, whoop. 1-0. Take that, Lego man. He loves a header, Sadio, doesn't he? He loves a header. I love Costas. I fucking love Costas. He's such a snidey little git. I love him. Take that and sit down. Well done, Chamberlain. Suxy with the first super chat for the first goal. Sadio, fuck him emoji. WFM, you love to see it. Well played. Thank you, Suxy, for the super chat as well. Go on. Don't forget, folks, please do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. We're edging towards 127,000. We need your help to get there. Trent, how may I assist you? I love that. I love that, sir. Well played. Arsenal looking like they're trying to immediately get this one back. Well done. Diogo has it now. Ball into the channel. It's a little bit ahead of Mo, that one. Gabriel defends it well. Goes back to Aaron Ramsdale. Trent with the assist. It was directly from the free kick. Trent whipped it in. Sadio leapt up like a salmon out of the river Boyne and nodded it past Ramsdale into the goal. I do love that new winter ball as well, that Premier League ball. If anyone wants to buy me a Christmas present, I'll have that Premier League ball. Thank you very much. Go on, son. Three minutes to go in the first half. Go on, boys. Feels like we're getting into our stride a bit. I can't believe how stupid Arteta is, by the way. You do not come to Anfield and rile the manager and the crowd up. It is a recipe for disaster. Anybody who knows anything about Anfield knows that if you rile us up or if one of our players puts in a crunching tackle, the stadium lifts and it's usually trouble for the opposition. Ooh, good strike from distance. Well saved, Alisson. Fair play. I don't know who it was that was coming onto it. I don't know who came onto it late for Arsenal, but it was a good strike from distance and Alisson had to watch it all the way and did. It's a good save by Ali. That's a Liverpool throw-in, ref. You absolute chancer. That's our throw-in. Gabriel giving a big ball. Shut the fuck up. Sit down, pal. Gabriel coming across, giving it the big one again. But somebody just, one by one, at least Lacazette has the common courtesy to just come over and chill it all out. Sadio picks up a booking now. I mean, it was a snidey challenge from Sadio, in fairness. Gabriel thinks he's He-Man out there. Shut up, you twat. Fucking He-Man. Where were you, He-Man, a few minutes ago when Sadio was jumping over you all to net it into the net, He-Man? Off the Castle Grey School with you, sir. blame Mane, to be fair, because he never gets any protection off the referees. He's forever getting kicked from pillar to post and wound up. I don't blame him every now and again if he gets a bit snidey. Goal kick. Approaching half time. 30 seconds plus whatever referee adds on for Mikel Arteta's tears at the end of the first half. Not sure how long that'll be. Typical Craig using refs as an excuse. Excuse for what, dickhead? We're winning. Go fuck yourself, Dane. Ask these big Irish nuts. You don't use excuses when you're winning, arsehole. But that's alright, Dane. Go cry into whatever it is you cry into, mate. I don't know. Don't cry me. I'm a legend. I only do W's. Sorry, Dane. But take your L there and away you go, sir. By the way, if these fake accounts don't think that I know who half of them are, you're very fucking much deluded. I'm well aware who half of these trolls are, and that they're former Anfield agenda people coming in to try and cause trouble. They think we're fucking morons. We're not idiots. See, there you go. Old Devlin knows. Craig criticised bringing Origi on. He scored a few seconds later. That's a fact. Sadio Mane hasn't had a good half. Scores seconds later. Again, do you know what I mean? Salah's having an awful game, isn't he? Thank you for the super chat, dude. These trolls think we're idiots. Half of these lads, I know exactly who they are. Half time anyway. 1-0. Let's stop the clock. Newlon. Yes, we haven't had any Newlon today. There he is. Go on, Newlon. Give a little happy dance to wind Arteta up. Go on. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Go on, Newlon. Let them have it, son. Right, half time. What are we saying? What are we saying? It's Goldbridge. No, we're winning on this channel, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not Goldbridge because we're winning. United don't win. 5-0, 4-1. 5-0, 4-1. Gotta love Craig's alien pet. Can we call him our alien pet? I like that. I like that. Our alien pet. Well played, sir. Well played. Adam, shout out. Well played, sir. Daniel reckons 2-0 to the Reds with a late goal. Craig, I'm a United fan, but Ollie out 100%. Look, I don't blame you, dude. I don't. It's clearly the only option available to the board at United at this moment in time. Yes, I do, Giovanni. I love NFL. The last couple of years, mate, I've really gotten into the NFL. Yeah, I love it. Really, really love it. Try and watch every Thursday, Sunday night and Monday night game now. Yeah, it's class. This is Ballbridge. Yes. Yes, Owen. Well played, sir. Without Ramsdale, Arsenal would be in poor form, said Elijah Tan. Yeah, look, Aaron Ramsdale's made some brilliant saves today, in fairness to the young man. He has. He's made some great saves. And look, 1-0 doesn't flatter us at all. I think we're very good value for the 1-0 win. We have had a couple of occasions in the first half where Virgil van Dijk has stepped in, made a couple of good tackles. Costas has done well. Thiago and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, in fairness to them, have done some good tracking back. And there was one incident where Fabinho was, dare I say, almost on his own with 3 Arsenal players and went to ground for a sliding challenge, won it and cleared the situation, which could have gotten an awful lot worse very quickly if you hadn't been in the right spot. So yeah, okay in the first half. I think create a few more scoring opportunities. I think if we score a second one, this game's put to bed. I don't think Arsenal have it in them to come back from 2 goals down at Anfield. Best commentator out there, unpopular opinion, Matip is underrated. I don't know if he's underrated, mate. I mean, I love him. I think right now the best centre-back partnership we have is Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk. So I think most of us hopefully would agree with you in saying that he's absolute class. United have called an emergency board meeting. What do you need a board meeting for? One fucking text to do that, lads. We sacking Ollie, yeah? Everybody just gives a thumbs up emoji. Job done. Do you know what I mean? Save the meeting. The meeting's just for effect to make it look like they're going in there going, everybody going to agree Solskjaer's getting a boot? Yeah. Ollie, come in, mate. Come here for a minute. Have a seat, Ollie. Look, we appreciate your efforts, but you're a fucking cabbage. Now get out. That's the way that should go. Do you know what I mean? That's the way it should go. So, Ollie, thank you. Do you know what I mean? Great, yeah, we remember the goal you scored. Will you stop talking about the Champions League final you scored the goal in, Ollie? Jesus, we're sick about it, mate. Look, here's your P45. Give us back the keys to the company motor. Now off you pop. And if it doesn't go that way, look, I don't know what to say. Chaos Joker said, alright Craig, love the channel, must win this game, bring on second half, you'll never walk alone. Thank you, Sarah, on all accounts. And yeah, if you could take one back to the prime, would it be Coutinho or Suarez? Oh, Suarez every day of the week. Man, as I always say, man could not make a mermaid. He was absolutely phenomenal. Look, I won't say that Coutinho wasn't brilliant for us as well. He was. Felipe Coutinho, when he was here, was exquisite. Loved the little magician. But, yeah, Luis Suarez, different breed altogether, though. Like, you don't see many footballers like him in their prime. He was sensational. Ollie will get sacked, but the rest of the coaching staff will say. That's what Joe reckons. Who do they bring in, though? It's clearly got to be Zidane at this point, because there's not many other people around. I mean, Rodgers could be facing the boot at Leicester the way things are going. Like, his results aren't going well either. But would you want to bring in a Leicester reject as your potential next manager? At least the Real Madrid former great sounds a bit better. What's this say? Oh, you're number one. Thank you, mate. You're very kind. All the super chats and super stickers really do help to keep the lights on. I won't lie, but thank you. They can get Gary Neville, yeah, with his tremendous Valencia experience that he has there. Can we get a woo? Of course you can, mate. 1, 2, 3. Woo! There we go. Apologies to anybody with earphones and my vocal cords. That's 1.5 litres drank already today. Sharky 98, thank you for the super sticker, dude. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Until he learns to defend, then maybe. Look, Paul, and anybody else who's doubting, Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back in the world. End of conversation. Don't even try and debate it. The man's reinventing the position. He is this generation's Dani Alves. Just respect the man. Admire the greatness and admit that everybody else is playing catch up to a 23-year-old kid. Brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it? Brilliant. If anybody, look, Reece James, quality. I won't say he's not. Quality. There's some good fullbacks. Chilwell on the other side for Chelsea. Quality fullback. But Trent Alexander-Arnold is a different breed. He is an assist machine. He's brilliant. He's just on another level. Craig, if Ollie stays, Chelsea will smash United unless Ollie masterclass. Look, we could do it an Ollie masterclass for that one, let's be fair. For one game, to take some points off Chelsea for us, I'd accept that. Love that from Keane. Said, what a player Costas is. Costas is having a great game. We wondered, could anybody ever come in really and pressurise Robbo? Now, of course, Robbo's not available today through injury, but Costas' record so far in games he played for Liverpool speaks for itself. Nay, a goal conceded yet. What was the fight about? Oh, Arteta was upset about, I think, a challenge from Sadio Mane, if my memory's right. And a Klopp took offence to something he did or something like that. I don't know. Either way, though, Arteta was just being a gobshite. Do I think Liverpool will win the Champions League this season? I do, yes. I don't think we'll win the Premier League, but I do think we'll win the Champions League. Quick question. If you could have one thing in the world What would it be? Don't say Kit Kat Chunky. Right, it would be another shot of your L1, mate, because the first goal was so finger licking good that, you know, I'd probably have a pop for a second one. Are you sponsored by Kit Kat or something, mate? I don't know what your fucking fascination is here with your 15 Chunky Craig accounts and your Chunky Kit Kat, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'll just dip these big Irish nuts in Nestle chocolate and roll them round your L1's forehead. How does that sound? Obviously, I would never disrespect any actual lady in that way, but this is a hypothetical little virgin's ma. So, when we're dealing with hypotheticals and fake names, to me, everybody's fair game. Me and my friend Connor are big Liverpool fans. Thanks for covering this match to keep us entertained. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you to you and your friend Connor, mate. Really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Craig, do you agree that I refuse to use that phrase, I'll just call him Chambo, has been class? Yes, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's been very good in this game, defensively and offensively. I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has stepped up today, I do. I'm still trying to figure out the best way for this Thiago Fabinho double pivot to work. I'm a bit confused by it at times. Goal scorer, mate, was Sadio Mane with the assist from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Do I think Ramsdale is better than Pickford? Yes. And look, I have to admit, I'm eating a little bit of humble pie on Aaron Ramsdale. When Arsenal signed him, I didn't rate it. I didn't rate the signing at all. But in all honesty, he has been very, very good since he's come into Arsenal. And I do think that he should be clear of Jordan Pickford for the England squad, yes. And thank you, Jake, as well. Really kind, mate. Appreciate that. Opinions on 4-1 Watford Manchester United, said Lana. Lana, my old friend, it is beautiful. It is exactly what I wanted to see. Woke up obviously seeing that Chelsea were giving Leicester a bit of a kicking, and you're thinking, okay, well, sure, we move on. But then United capitulated, red card for Maguire as well. You know, they got back into it at 2-1, and they thought that, you know, and they had a couple of chances as well. Ronaldo with a header that went over the bar, and then they just capitulated. They just fell apart like Maguire's ability, basically. Do you know what I mean? He's not giving it the fingers in the ears anymore, is he? Unless he's trying to drown out the shouts of his teammates telling him he's shite. What do I think the full-time score will be? 3-0. 3-0. Let's go with that one. Goldbridge said he thinks Ollie will get sacked tonight. What do you think? Look, I don't know if the obviously Mark would be way more clued in with regard to the timeline of any potential sacking of Solskjaer. I mean, surely at this point he has to be fired. I mean, whether it's tonight, tomorrow morning, whenever, I don't know. But yeah, look, they've got to sack him. The club is in free fall under Solskjaer at the minute. And you know, after finishing second in the Premier League last year, which was in itself a bit of an anomaly because it was a mad season, but they still did finish second. They deserve credit for that. And then they go out there and they bring Ronaldo back in. They bring in Jadon Sancho and they bring in Raphael Varane, and yet they've gotten worse this season. So that's clearly got to be down to the manager. Yeah, look, the players, of course, have to take some part in all this, because it's easy to throw the manager under a bus and say it's all down to his tactics and they're shy. But at the same time, tactics or not, the players just aren't giving him performances. And I never like the idea of players down in tools. I don't, because I think, and I'm not accusing the United players of completely down in tools, but I think when a club players do that to get a manager out, and it does happen, I don't think it's necessarily happening at United to the same extent, but I don't like it because the players should always play for the fans minimum. You know, they should always keep the fans in mind. So, look, in credit to the United players there today, they gave it a go. They gave it a go, but they just weren't there. Van der Beek had a little brief spell where he looked good, but at the end of the day, Solskjaer's out of his depth, should never have gotten the job, and it was always going to just end one way, and that was an abject failure. But do you know what I mean? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe they should bring Arteta in. Do you know what I mean? Just to keep the banter going. Steve Jones said, "Love the new agenda lineup." Thank you. It's we've dug deep into the Anfield agenda pockets to give you guys the team that we currently have. As I should only really briefly touch on this, but Jack posted on Twitter the other day about no longer being involved with the channel, which is the case, unfortunately. No bad blood there whatsoever. Never was, never will be. We've nothing but respect for Jack. So going forward, it's just going to be myself, Steve Bland, James Redmond, Paddy Murphy, Chris Stonage, and Kyle from Nothing But Reds. But yeah, look, I love the team we've got together on the channel at the minute. I think it's I hope it's going to push us on to the next level because they're all great characters. They're all great people. We could do with adding a female voice to the lineup. I'm very much aware of that. And we are trying to find a female content creator that we think would be able to fit in. So yeah, it's great. I'm loving it. Honestly, I am. It'll allow me to take a bit of a step back and give Paddy and James and Chris the platform to show how good they are, which they are. They're very good. People asking why Jack has left. It's not really. It's a layered answer. I would say is probably, from my perspective, consistency. But no lack of ability. You know what I mean? I think, again, I often speak about just being the wrong time for people at times in their life for whatever reason. People may disagree. Jack may disagree with that. I think he probably would disagree with that. But from our perspective, that's all it was. It was just, the Wi-Fi situation and a few little bits like that. If we're trying to push on, we just need consistency. And that's all it was. Love Jack. Great lad. We'll never say a bad word about him. But unfortunately, at this moment in time, it's just not a good fit. But again, want to reiterate, we think the world of Jack, and Jack will be back making content. I'm no doubt about it because he's very good at it. The Aguero thing is true. Yes, unfortunately, he's had to retire because of the heart concern. Unfortunately, so obviously. Not a great day for Sergio, but he is he's had a great career in fairness, and your health has to come first. You should get Sabrina to join in. Right, we're about to get underway, second half. Right, we're underway. Clock started, here we go. I mean, this 3 points, if we can get it today, if we see this out, get the win, would lift us above West Ham, obviously put a bit more distance between us and Arsenal and us and United, and start to give us maybe a bit of a cushion in and around that fourth place. Well, third place, I should say, if we win today. And by the way, I want to say this right now before it happens, but I think Zidane as a United appointment will be the wrong one. I don't think that's a good fit for United. I don't. And I think right now, I think United should have put a game plan together a long time ago in regards to the managerial situation, because they need stability. They either needed somebody like a Conte to come in for a year or two and just get a performance out of players while they rebuild a bit behind the scenes, but I don't think Zidane is the answer for United. Arsenal here with a chance. Good tackle! Van Dijk had to go to ground with a sliding challenge and he got it right. Well done, Verge. But again, we got to stay alert. Aubameyang hanging off the shoulder. He was onside as well. Oh, good tackle by Verge. It really was. Had to get it right and did. But this game obviously far from dead. Offside there against Arsenal. Free kick to the Reds. Why do we have to keep looking at Arteta's fucking head? Can we move the camera off him? Again, folks, a reminder, we're being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at the OneFootball app as well. You can download the OneFootball app entirely free, of course, with the link in the description. OneFootball is the football app that you need on your phone or on your iPad. Get it downloaded, entirely free. You get everything you need for the football season ahead. League tables, statistics, analysis, video content, augmented reality, and everything you need. News stories ahead of the January transfer window as well. Arsenal with a ball into the left channel, looking for Emile Smith-Rowe. It's a little bit overhit and it goes out for Liverpool throw-in. I'm good, Liverpool FC Clips, thank you. I'm good, my man. Matip plays the ball into midfield. Yeah, you could see what Jota was trying to do, but the ball to Mo was never really on. Now it's back at Ramsdale. Favourite Irish team, and why is it Galway? It's Shelbourne, Michael. And I keep saying this, but I really should next season start going to more League of Ireland games. Oh, telegraph past that. Straight, Trent picks it up. Should have done better, Trent. Oxlade-Chamberlain tracks back, puts it out. I should have just went further down the line and pulled it back. Don't like to criticise Trent, though. Man's a legend, a machine. What was the name of that football app again? The one that's in the top right hand corner, my man. The OneFootball app. Throw in taken, and it's turned over to Liverpool for a throw. That was ridiculous. Oxlade-Chamberlain's been alright. Puskás, he's been alright, you know. He's had a... I said alright's not fair to him. He's been good. Somewhere inside Anfield there, Chris Stonich has a big smirk on his face knowing that Chamberlain's having a good game because he's the number one Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain cheerleader. Ball drops down to Thiago inside the Arsenal half left hand side. Thiago to Chamberlain, and I've cursed him because his reverse pass there was awful. Fabinho steps in and wins it back though. Gives it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain. Oh! Couldn't pick out the far corner. Should have scored there. He should have. And if he didn't score, he should have at least worked Ramsdale. Fabinho steps in, wins the ball back. Chamberlain bursts into the penalty area, cuts it onto his right foot, tries a side footer, and puts it about a yard wide. Again, it hits the standing leg first. That's twice in this game that's done that to us. Again! Scramble, and it's just not dropping for us. We turned the ball over. I told you if Arsenal can persist with this stupidity of trying to play out from the back against us, it'll cause them trouble. And there Mo tries to spin off a shot and it deflects into the arms of Ramsdale. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Salah now. Go on, Mo. Have a run. Mate, that was never on. He needs to start backing himself on his right foot more at times, Mo. Because there, the opportunity wasn't there for him to go through the centre of the two defenders. And he tried to do it because he didn't want to get onto his right foot. Whereas the move was onto your right foot. That's where the space was. You feel we do need another goal, though. I mean, I'm not extremely confident of us keeping clean sheets these days, as much as I'd love it to happen. A second goal, I feel, would certainly settle a few nerves here. Sadio to Costas. Back to Thiago. Chamberlain. He sweeps it out right hand side to Trent, who brings it under control. And then gives it away. Too cheaply. Let's be honest about it. Then they give it straight back to us. Jota. Oh, Jota, you absolute god of a man! Diogo Jota sits the Arsenal defence down, sits Aaron Ramsdale down, and rolls it into the goal. And it is Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0. Diogo Jota absolutely sat down the Arsenal defence. Arsenal once again giving the ball back to us, their own worst enemies. They pass it to Jota. Turns inside, White's on his arse, turns over, Ramsdale's on his arse, and then slots it into the open goal. Diogo Jota, look at that. On your arse, son. You as well. Boom. 2-0. You love to see it. 2-0. Take that, Lego man. Oh my days. See, Trent knew what he was doing there. Do you know what I mean? Giving the ball away for the try. He knew what he was at, Trent, giving the ball away. He knew they were going to give it to Diogo's. Arsenal about to make a substitution. Ainsley Maitland-Niles about to come on. And he replaces Lokonga. So Ainsley Maitland-Niles on to replace Lokonga for Arsenal. All we need now is a Mo goal, and this has been almost perfect. Oh, what you got to say there, Arteta, huh? Nothing to say now, son, have you? Them balls shrunk back inside your belly. Sipsco with the unbelievable super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please do hit the subscribe button. We are closing in on 127,000. Your help is very much appreciated. Suxi with the super chat as well. Thank you, Suxi. All we need now is a little dancing alien and we're all good to go. Where are we? Where's Newland? There he is. Newland's gone out. Newland's, look, he's taunting Arteta there. Stop it, Newland. Stop it. Oh, go on then. Go on. I think my wife's trying to kill me with the heat in here, by the way, in the house. Klopp has a little smirk. See, everyone got worried earlier on today when I started taking the piss out of United. Oh, here we go. Go on. Ah! Thiago saw the headlines and tried to go himself when he probably should have squared it. But Arsenal are starting to wilt now. They're wilting under the pressure. The cauldron that is Anfield. It's too much for them. If we were at a boxing match now, they'd be thrown in the towel. Fuck them. Told you they weren't as good as their fake performances, their fake results made out. They just had a handy run of form. And a handy run of fixtures as well. Saka now. Don't tackle him. Now tackle him. He's outside the box. Tomiyasu back to Saka. Saka plays in the ball. It's a good ball. And Arsenal do our defending for us there. Some great defensive work from Aubameyang for Liverpool there. Heading the ball away at the far post like he did. Good man. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Great defensive work there for Liverpool. Who does your wife support? Forest. Not joking. Fabinho into Jota. Jota, oh, he tries to pick out Sadio. Doesn't work. Oh, Mo very close. Look, they can't deal with the press. They can't deal with the pressing machine. Thiago wins it back now. The press is on. The press is on. Salah's now in the box doing bits. Trent, strike blocked. One chamber, try an overhead. Oh, go on, go on, go on! Oh, he's put it wide. Oh, Ramsdale again. You fiend! Offside flag was up. Sabrina! Can you stop trying to kill me? I'm dying! Oh, it was offside anyway, but... Come on, boys. Let's put them to the sword. Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, go on, Chamberlain. Go on. Roll it in. Go on, Mo. Go on. Ah! No! How? How do we not score again? Fucking hell. This time we have a collision between Ramsdale and Jota. That's another one we should have put away. Ramsdale, will you stop being so good, mate, for Christ's sake? Trying to win a game here. Oh, absolutely melting here. Oh, very brave that from Ramsdale. I mean, credit where it's due. That was very, very brave. Yeah, you give him credit. You know, he knew that was coming as well when he went to ground Ramsdale. He knew he was going to get clattered. Credit to him. Brave goalkeeping that from Aaron Ramsdale. Jota and Aaron Ramsdale currently receiving treatment. Hopefully both are okay. It was very brave goalkeeping by Ramsdale. The last thing we need is a fucking Jota injury. Jesus, no. It's not looking good for Diogo. He's getting back to his feet, but if you're looking at his facial expressions, it's it's not looking all too positive. Let's hope that he can stand up and put a bit of weight on it. He's still in talks with the physio. Oh, the magic spray is coming out. He's going to try carry on. Both of them, which is good news. Ramsdale's back up and on his feet. Actually, is he? I don't think Ramsdale... Is he going to be able to carry on? I don't know if he will, you know. This looks... No, he's signalled to his defence that he is, but... He took a hefty knock, in fairness to him. Fair play. Anyway, we're back underway. Hour gone. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0. Goals from Sadio Mane and Diogo Jota. Thankfully, both men are back up and we're on the way, as I was saying. So, good to see both of them able to carry on. Come on, boys. Don't let the foot off the gas. This Arsenal team are here to be put to the sword if we can get this right. They're rattled. It's one of the things when you've got a lot of young players like that, you know, as good as they are, and they are good players that Arsenal have, the youngsters, let's give them credit. It's you need that sprinkling of experience around you for moments like these when you're up against it. You're in an environment like Anfield. It's why you need those senior pros around, and I don't see that in this Arsenal team. You know, I mean, look at Aubameyang and Lacazette, but I don't look at them as real leaders. Matip. He was fouled off the ball. The referee tried to play an advantage. In fairness to him, there was none accruing, so he brings it back for the Liverpool free. Be interesting to see who or if what changes Jurgen Klopp makes. Another free kick here, handball against Arsenal. Oh, definitely need the third. Yeah, a third puts the cherry on the nipple. Cost us. Don't forget about our post-match content coming up as well. I'm going to go live on my own for a little bit, and then I'll be joined by Paddy Murphy. Then after that, we'll have videos coming in from James Redmond, who's at the game, from Chris, who's at the game, and we'll have player ratings video as well. So loads of matchday content coming up here today, folks. Van Dijk. Most importantly, though, we won't have lost any further ground on Chelsea. And we'll move ahead of West Ham if we see this out. Yep, I agree with RJ. I think Chamberlain's had a good game today. I do. I think he's had a credit where it's due. But Thiago, he's really started to show what he's about in there with Fabinho. You know, I wonder if this is giving us a bit more defensive solidity as well, having that double pivot back there. One goes, one stays. But, you know, always allowing for one to be there and one to go forward gives us a little something, and I'm liking it. Thiago, lucky son, unlucky. Little chip in, looking for Mohamed Salah. Ramsdale comes out and gathers it. Come on, lads. They're still persistent with playing out from the back. I don't get it from Arsenal. I applaud the philosophy, but if it's not working, and it isn't today, just go long. Just stop trying to play into our hands, because our press will murder them. All we need now is a Mo Salah goal, and it's pretty much a perfect day. Where are we at with the subscriber count? Please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folks. If you haven't done so already, we are closing in on 127k. Ooh, good ball in behind. Aubameyang. Oh, good save by Alisson. Good save by Alisson, and Van Dijk clears up the danger. But there you go. That was a chance for Arsenal, but Alisson stayed alert and Van Dijk stayed calm as well. Kieran, I'm very good, mate. I hope you are as well. Fair play to Ali there, because he hadn't much to do in this game, but he stayed switched on and got his leg out and stopped it. Well done, Alisson, and Verge there to clear it up. Arsenal sensing a little bit of belief now as they stride forward with Thomas Partey. Switches it out left-hand side. Ball deep to the far post. Costas does well, heads it out for an Arsenal throw-in. 25 to go. Tomiyasu to take the throw in for Arsenal. Good player, Tomiyasu, isn't he? Have to admit, before I joined Arsenal, I knew absolutely zero about the lad, but he seems to have been a good addition. Be another Arsenal throw-in. About 15 yards inside our half. Oh, substitutions, I think. Arsenal making another substitution. Martin Odegaard coming on to replace Lacazette. So Lacazette off, Martin Odegaard on for Arsenal. That's the second change they've made. If I remember correctly, the first one was Maitland-Niles for... who was it? Lukonga, if my memory's right. Three quarters of the game gone at Anfield. Liverpool lead by 2-0. Smith Rowe in possession for Arsenal, left-hand side. Oh, another slack pass. This time Sadio Mane. Oh, he tried to play it through to Mo, but an Arsenal player tracking back stopped Mo being able to get onto it. But again, look, their own worst enemies there. Ball back, and look at that slack pass. They were lucky they had enough numbers back, but again, Arsenal just causing themselves all kinds of trouble. Craig, have you ever met any previous Liverpool legends? A few of them, yeah. I've met Carragher, I've met Fowler, I've met McManaman, I've met Luis Garcia, I've met Djibril Cisse, Didi Hamann, Vladimir Smicer. Haven't met the one I've wanted to meet though, which is John Aldridge. I'd love to get John Aldridge on for a chat. Oh, go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Oh, again, Ramsdale. Stop saving them, mate, will you? Jesus. Very unselfish play there from Mohamed Salah. Burst into the penalty area. You're thinking he's going to go himself, but he rolls it across to Diogo Jota, and his strike was saved by Aaron Ramsdale. Another good save. He tried to go back across the keeper and wrong foot him, but again, it's a very good, strong hand from Ramsdale. Another save to add to the collection today. It's been a phenomenal performance from Ramsdale, in fairness. Alright, Chamberlain there. Bit embarrassing with the attempt at the header, mate. But it's back with Alisson now. Jota scored the second goal, mate. Jota scored it. Alisson. Van Dijk back to Alisson. I wonder, if you're Klopp on now, do you have a little look at Kate Gordon perhaps, or do you give Trent a little rest and give Conor Bradley a run? Or I'm intrigued to see if Klopp utilises the bench or some of the younger players. Maybe he thinks it's a bit early to make that type of change just yet. I think a third would certainly see him give one or two of the young lads a run out. Go on, Mo. Go on. I think Michael Oliver's done Arsenal a favour there. I feel like we should have had a penalty. Is he booking Salah for diving, you fucking chancing git? Let's have a look at this again. Well, he hooks his left ankle. I don't know how you're calling that a dive. He stands on his foot. I don't know how he's calling that a dive. Honestly, I don't know how. Is it Fabinho he's booked there? Arsenal offside, free kick to Liverpool. Oh, there's no VAR and we're back underway. Inside the final 20 minutes. It was Fabinho that was booked. That's alright. Did Fabinho get a nick on that ball, by the way? I'm just wondering. I only seen one quick replay of it. I know it eventually came off Ramsdale, but I just wondered if Fabinho got a nick on that ball. I still hope to get Aldo for a chat someday. It'd be amazing. Love John Aldridge. Thiago now rolls it into Fabinho. Fabinho uses his body well. Matip then rolls it into Salah. Go on, Mo. Go on! Runs out of pitch. You just sense about Mohamed Salah now he really wants a goal. You just feel like he you just have the air about a man who is going to start being a bit selfish in the final third here as he tries to get a goal. Family are okay, Kieran. Unfortunately, my little son, Lucas, had a positive COVID test this morning. The rest of us have taken antigen tests and it's all negative so far. But, you know, he's not unwell, which is good. He's asymptomatic so far anyway. But I think there's 6 in his class that have been positive in the last day. Seventeen and a half minutes to go. Again, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. We're nearly at 1,000 likes. We're about 100 likes, 100 and a few likes away from 1,000. So please do hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Thank you to everybody. I think he will be fine. I hope he remains asymptomatic. Oh, go on. Sadio. Oh, that's an awful touch. Salah gets his goal! Sadio. Legend. Fucking legend, Sadio. That was very, very, very unselfish of Sadio Mane. He could have taken that on himself, but he pulls it back across to Mohamed Salah, who, it was an awkward opportunity for Salah. Inside of the right full volley, cushions it in, and it is 3-0, and Mo has his goal, and look at that beautiful smile on that beautiful man, and fair play to Sadio Mane. Absolute credit to Sadio Mane for this. He's onside by a mile. Look at the bottom of the screen. It was a heavy touch from Mane, but then he rolls it across and Salah taps it in, and that is 3-0. Good night, Vienna. That is what you call the perfect day. All of your front three getting on the score sheet. Arsenal put to the sword. And United getting a hiding as well. It's just beautiful. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! And the Reds will be moving back up the Premier League table as well. I told everybody all week we were going to give Arsenal a kicking. Did I not tell you guys all week we were going to give Arsenal a kicking? People were like, oh no, Arsenal are improved. Arsenal, no, they're shite. It's Arsenal. Partey, ooh, lucky. Good save, Ali. Not there again, staying switched on. That's why it's very difficult to be a goalkeeper at a club like Liverpool. You can have nothing to do for 20 minutes and then bang, a strike like that from Thomas Partey, and Alisson does well to touch it over the bar. Great save. Good strike as well from Thomas Partey. Suxi with the Mo Salah emoji. I've never been as pleased to see that emoji, Suxi, as I am now. So happy for Salah. Now, clear this corner. Now get some of the young lads on for the last 15. Rest some of the boys. Offside against Aubameyang. If I'm Klopp on now, I'm bringing on Tyler Morton. I'm bringing on Cade Gordon. Giving them a little run out. Get Mohamed Salah off the pitch. Rest them up. Minamino as well, yeah. I think Diogo Jota's going off. Yeah, tacky time. Scout Samurai's coming on. Takumi Minamino coming on to replace Diogo's. Great to see the lads going off with a goal in the back pocket. He set the Arsenal team and the keeper on its arse and slotted into the goal for our second one. And now he's going off to be replaced by Takumi Minamino. Good bit of work there from the gaffer just to make sure that that injury doesn't get any worse. Give Newlon a little dance. Your wish is... Oh, I've got a Newlon button. I keep forgetting I have a Newlon button. Hendo's on as well. Who's the second change? Oxlade-Chamberlain off. Jordan Henderson on. Nothing wrong with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's performance today. You can be very happy with that performance, Chamberlain. I think he did very well. And again, Newlon agrees, as you can see from the moves. Hendo immediately into the action. Ball to the centre for Sadio. Oh, he tried to do the right thing and lay it off. Salah to Trent. Trent across. Oh, it's 4! Tacky time! He's only on the pitch and Minamino stuck in the back of the net. And it is Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0. Take that, AFTV. Woo! Oh, the meltdown. Oh, I love it. I can almost smell it from here. Oh, yes, your boys have taken a hell of a beating today. A hell of a beating. 4-0 to Kumi Minamino. You love to see it. And again, massive shout out to Sadio Mane in the build-up. And of course, you ask yourself, who got the assist? You know who got the assist. Trent Alexander-Arnold got the assist. Look, he's a machine. We're a machine. It's 4-0. I told you we were going to give Arsenal a kicking. What an assist from Trent. Even as good as Aaron Ramsdale has been today, even he can't get near that. Beautiful. That's what you want to see. Substitution a minute later, he's banging it in the back of the net, and it's 4-0. 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. Not 4-1 like earlier on when United got beaten. Not 5-0, yeah, like the kicking we gave United. Just a 4 so far. Oh, yes. All the party tricks are coming out now. Tacky time for Suxi. Thank you for the super chat. Very kind of you. I'm going to have to just send a direct debit to refund you these, Suxi. Trent is too good. Imagine telling say he's not the best right back in the world. He had 2 assists again today. The hat-trick of assists for England. The man is a machine. Tacky time with a beautiful goal as well. Well, it wasn't. It was probably one of the easier ones he'll score, but he was going to be in the right position at the right time, and he did make the right run. So, fair play to Takumi Minamino. Look, even when Thiago falls on the ground, he's still able to regather possession. This is, dare I say it, folks, delicious. What did I say earlier on? A 4th would be the cherry on the nipple, and there it is. Oh, we're just swarming all over them. It's just beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful to see. I take Sadio off, by the way. Not because he's done anything wrong. Just with him being on the yellow and that, just for to be ultra cautious, I'd probably bring Cade Gordon on now and give Sadio a rest. Just because he's on the book and no other reason. Because, he stepped up second half, Sadio. Absolutely. Bit of an iffy first half. Got himself a lovely header, but apart from that, few slack passes. Now, completely different. Sadio Mane, full of confidence. Oh, Lego man. You've got nothing to say now, mate, do you? Nothing to say now. Tell me, Arteta, how does it feel, mate? How does it feel to be at Anfield, leaving with your tail between your legs, and an absolute spanking? As the mayor would say, you love to see it. You do love to see it. You absolutely do. Connor wants me to tell you he loves you. I feel the same way. Love's all around, mate. You know what I mean? I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. I butchered that line there. Butchered it. But love is all around me. And so this scoreline grows. Oh, yeah. Craig going full on Marty Pello there with no hair. Sadio even taking on the referee at this point. Go on, Mo. Go on. Wet, wet, wet. That's what she said. That's what she said. Insert joke. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. I know. I know. Oh, I'm loving this. Can we keep playing this match for another hour? We still haven't hit 127,000 yet, people. Come on, hit the subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. If this doesn't get us to 127,000 with this absolute spanking of Arsenal, come on. Come on. Ball out left side for Sadio. Little back heel. All the tricks. Selection boxes on display today from Sadio. All the tricks. Shadow just subbed. Legend. Thank you, sir. I mean, does it get much better today? United get beaten 4-1. Ollie potentially getting the sack, which is a sad moment for all of us who enjoyed the laughing moments. West Ham losing, us going back above them. Pretty good day. Pretty good. Van Dijk, ball forward. I bet you Minamino can't believe his luck. On the pitch, and Trent puts it on a play from. You love to see it. Offside here against Arsenal. This goes to show the difference. And this is an Arsenal team, by the way, let's remember, who don't have any European football to contend with this season. Thomas Partey coming off now to be replaced by Mohamed El Neni for the last 6 or so minutes. Here we go. Tyler Morton. Lovely moment for the young man. Imagine coming on. Imagine being Tyler Morton right now, looking across as you're about to come on and seeing that you're replacing Thiago Alcantara. That must be a very surreal moment for this young man. Lovely moment as well. Delighted for Tyler Morton. Go on, son. Out there and show what you can do. And a great 84 minutes or so from Thiago Alcantara as well. But yeah, delighted to see Tyler Morton get some minutes. I think this would actually put us up in the second, wouldn't it, before Manchester City's game. Oh, lovely little flick there from Salah to Hendo. Trent back out to Salah. Go on, Mo. I said 2 things to you guys at the start of this game. I said, I promise you a Mane goal, and I told you Salah was going to score. Uncle Craig doesn't lie. Everybody was getting a bit worried because the last time I took the piss out of United, we lost. Not today, my friends. Not today, my pedigree chums. Trent now. 5 minutes to go. Smith Rowe. To Odegaard. Arsenal trying to get a consolation. And again, my score prediction, don't forget for my preview, was Liverpool to win 4-1. So I wasn't too far away. Nearly up to 1,000 likes as well, my friends. So please do keep hitting that like button. We've got loads of post-match content coming up. I'm going to be live straight away with my match reaction. I'll be joined about 10-15 minutes into it by Paddy Murphy as well. And then we're going to have a player ratings video as well as videos coming in from James, who's at the game, from Chris, who's at the game, and from Paddy as well. So loads of content coming your way. We'll discuss man of the match, Terry, and all that in the post-match show, my friend. Going to be a difficult one today. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a difficult one. Actually, do you know what? My man of the match is probably going to be... I know who it is. I was going to make a show for Fabinho because I think he's been immense, particularly in the first half, but I've got a different man of the match. But we'll wait, because you guys can vote on it. Still got 4 minutes to go, plus injury time. I mean, look, my man of the match is Trent. Do you know what I mean? That's my man of the match, but... Ooh, ball over the top, looking for Smith Rowe. It's a little bit overhit and it goes behind for a goal kick. Paul said we haven't really gotten out of second gear. Thiago was very good. You guys will get to vote for the Anfield Agenda man of the match anyway, so You guys will have your say. We'll give you some candidates and you guys will get to vote in the post-match show. I did say at the time as well where Arteta got a bit gobby there that it wasn't gonna end well. Oh, the vote isn't yet, Jake. We'll put a vote into the chat, into the live chat in the post-match show. Does anybody know what the score is? It's 4-0, isn't it? It's 4-0. So number 4 has featured a lot today, hasn't it? Today's Sesame Street number brought to you by Count Craig is 4. Look at Fabinho. Standing, stopping, away he goes. Tyler Morton now, look at this, doing Tyler bits. Saka clipping his ankles. Two minutes plus stoppage time to go. Don't forget, before you head off, ladies and gentlemen, please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. And a massive shout out to our sponsors today, the OneFootball app. You can download the app entirely free with the link in the description of the stream. OneFootball, you'll get to open it back up and see that it was Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0, or that Manchester United lost 4-1. OneFootball app, they've got you covered for that. The lads just moving the ball around now, letting the ball do the work, killing the clock. A clean sheet be lovely here as well. I mean, I said 4-1. I didn't think we'd keep a clean sheet, but fair play to the boys. Salah with a lovely cushion little header into Henderson. Back to Salah. Trent now. To Minamino. Minamino. To Henderson. Henderson back to Mo Salah. Again, the Reds just moving the ball around, frustrating Arsenal, letting the ball do the work. Somebody said, I've got the app already. If you didn't use our link, delete it and reinstall it with our link. AFTV are fuming. What's new? It's a new day of the week. Do you know what I mean? Are they ever not? Oh, sorry, you're right. There are times when they're just being deluded, but apart from that, you know, rinse, repeat. I never had goal scored graphics, Logan. Never. 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes. Stoppage time added on by Michael Oliver. Trent to Salah. Salah up to Henderson. Hendo looking it for Salah again, but it goes out. It would be a Liverpool throw in. And Ben White boots it up. Where's his yellow card, Oliver? Huh? It's been funny watching Arsenal fans. Not all of them, some of them are realistic, but the vast majority of them aren't living in the realm of reality and actually thought they were going to come and turn us over at Anfield. Like, it's Arsenal. It's men against boys out there. Fabinho slips the ball out to Salah, right hand side. You could see he was trying to pull it back. Hendo. Oh, Matip gifting a pass there. El Neni heads it back forward. Fabinho nods it down to Henderson. To Tyler Morton. Back to Virgil van Dijk. We've had 2 minutes of the 3. We're inside the final minute now of stoppage time. We will be live with a post-match show. I know the Aguero news, mate. We spoke about it earlier on. He's had to retire, unfortunately, which is a shame for him. What a career he's had. But your health is, of course, the most important thing. I love this. I love seeing us just moving the ball around. Just the Ole tactics. Not Ollie, you know what I mean? Because there are tactics involved here. Gabriel plays it out. This is pretty much going to be the end of this. As soon as the referee's having a look at his watch, puts the whistle to his lips. It's all over at Anfield. Liverpool have absolutely destroyed Arsenal by 4-0. I will be back in 2 minutes with a post-match show. My friends, the link is there. If you click on the link or stay where you are, it'll bring you to the post-match stream. I will chat to you guys in 2 minutes. Just a reminder, Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0. 4-0. Gets in. I will talk to you legends soon. Don't forget, OneFootball app. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. And I will see you in 2 minutes for the post.